So now we're south of the China Dam, and this here is the maintenance pathway that I've walked down so far. It goes about 0.3 miles south of the dam. It's more well built close to the dam, but the farther you get from it, it kind of deteriorates a bit. It looks like a crossover here on this forest road. Of course, the forest road is newer than this maintenance road, it seems. But yeah, it still keeps going. It looks like it might connect with with Humbug Creek over there, but I'm not sure yet. Still gotta keep going. But you can see that there have been rocks stacked here. I'm not sure if this is just to keep the trail closed, or if it was part of or if it was actually used for part of the trail. I'm not sure. You can see it does come straight through solid rock. Yeah, I guess this probably was like a mule pathway. The best way to get mules to the dam and, of course, to the mine, wherever those mines were. I've not found much of mines out here. It's mostly been possible prospect pits. Oh, it kind of goes out here. There's a pretty big pile of rocks over there. Make me think this might be a mine site. Or a road there, I'm not sure. Yeah, these were moved intentionally. I don't think there's any way erosion did that. There was something here, a bit of metal, it seems. So, some sort of excavation was going on here. Of what kind, what was mined here, I'm not sure. This is definitely man-made. I think that's a part of the mule trail. We got some metal debris in the wash here, and some tiles here. These might have been piping, by the looks of it. Let's see, it's pipe-like. So let's go over there at the other side and check, see what's over there now. So I'm on the other side now, and this is the end of the crude road. There's also another embankment over there, you can see. So I'm not sure if they brought the mules like into the wash, or if there was a crude bridge that spanned this gap. Obviously it's summer right now, so the rivers are quite dry, but this might have been flowing at one point. They would have needed a safe way to get their pack mules across. But the trail keeps on going from here, so I'm gonna head down and see what else I can find. So over there's the road we came from, or the mule trail actually. And it crosses Dry Creek here. Not sure how, but it does pick up back over here. It goes that way. There was an eye hook I saw down there. I'm not sure if there might have been a bridge here or something, or some other way down, because I don't see much of a path actually in Dry Wash, and I actually did go up Dry Wash a bit, but I didn't see anything up there, so I'm not sure what they were actually doing here. But it does seem to more or less fizzle out here. And you can see the trail over there, but it crosses Dry Creek somehow, and there's actually another eye bolt down there. Right there. Is that it? No, it's not it. Oh, that's it. There we are. A possible bridge engineering stuff, though not exactly sure. Let's keep going on and see what else there is to explore. There's a path over there, and we got another big gulch I gotta go across. I'm gonna do this one though, it's pretty big. But yeah, that was the route. There was wood down there, so I feel like they must have had a bridge of some sort. you know, followed the mule trail down to get back up there, but it looks pretty bad. Those cliffs are pretty sheer. I don't think I'm actually gonna be able to climb back up to that spot. I just realized there's some holes in the rock down there. Look, they were cut. So, bridge, abutment, slotted maybe some stones in there. They're all planks here. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a bit of trouble trying to get back up there. Right, we are up on the other side now. I got these concreted and molded together stones. I just had a thought. I might be wrong about this fact that this might have been a migrant trail. You know, could have possibly been like a sluice, you know, not sluice, but you know, a water route. Because you know, this is bored pretty deep. And I feel like if they were just people, they would just go over it, or walk along the bed of Humbug. But I'm not sure. It is quite high above the ground, so maybe they were pumping water somewhere, and the dam was, you know, built to have a reserve somewhere. But you know, I'm still not sure yet. Let's keep going. So we've reached more gulches, and this is probably where I'm gonna sort of head back. I'm about my halfway point with my water, so. And you know, this road, it keeps on going. I think it goes all the way to Lake Pleasant, and you know, if I ever get a 4x4, I'll be back here. Maybe it's cool, you know. Well, you got great views of Humbug Creek down there, and there's my crossing point. I marked this on the maps, because that's where you can walk across. Everything else, it's a canyon, and it's a slot canyon too. It's very pretty though. Look over here. Get up here too. You can see it's a pretty big gulch down there. It goes all the way back to the dam. Very cool path. I wish I did more research before I came out here, but this was more of a spur of a moment trip. But yeah, it just keeps following the cliffside, and you know, this also looks like my only way back down into Humbug. Everything else is just, I need ropes, and I don't have ropes right now. But you know, very cool area. A very cool bit of history we have out here. I doubt many people know about it or actually travel it like me.